Did you know your body has features you can never access on purpose? They aren't skills. They aren't special abilities. They are emergency protocols deeply embedded in your biology. We've all heard the stories and maybe even brushed them off as urban legends or just adrenaline hype. A mother lifting a car to free her trapped child, a hiker running for miles on a broken leg, a soldier making a split-second, life-saving decision without even thinking. These aren't just sensational headlines. They're real-world examples of the human body's ultimate survival mode. In moments of extreme, life-threatening danger, your body can activate states that completely bypass pain, logic, and even what you perceive as your physical limits. People have reported lifting impossible weights, running despite severe injuries, and experiencing time as if it's slowing down, allowing them to process information with incredible speed. This isn't a superpower, it's a biological failsafe, a last resort built into your very DNA. Think of your brain as a supercomputer constantly running complex calculations in the background. One of its primary, unspoken functions is to constantly assess your probability of survival. It monitors everything: your surroundings, your physical state, potential threats. Most of the time, these calculations are routine, and you remain in full conscious control. You decide what to do, where to go, how to react. But when a situation crosses a critical, life or death threshold, a switch is flipped, control is taken away from you. The conscious, thinking part of your brain is sidelined, and a more ancient, primal system takes over. Suddenly, things that would normally incapacitate you are ignored. The sensation of pain is shut down. Why? Because in a true survival scenario, pain is a distraction. It wastes precious cognitive resources and slows you down when every fraction of a second counts. Fear, that paralyzing emotion, is transformed. It doesn't disappear. It's rechanneled into a state of hyper-focus, a tunnel vision where the only thing that matters is neutralizing the threat or escaping the danger. Your brain's access to memory accelerates, pulling relevant information and learned behaviors to the forefront without you even having to search for them. And your reaction speed increases dramatically, far beyond what you could ever achieve in a normal state. When this happens, you don't just feel stronger, you are stronger temporarily. Your muscles are capable of exerting force far beyond their normal, safe limits. Your cardiovascular system goes into overdrive, pumping oxygenated blood to your limbs at an astonishing rate. You become a version of yourself optimized for one thing and one thing only: survival. But there's a very good reason you can't activate this state willingly. You can't just decide to turn on your superhuman strength to win a competition or impress your friends. These emergency modes are incredibly dangerous to your own body. The very mechanisms that allow for these incredible feats come at a tremendous cost. When you bypass the normal safety limits of your muscles, they can tear from the bone. The sheer force exerted can fracture your own skeleton. Your nervous system, firing at such an accelerated rate, can overload, leading to system-wide shock. Your body, in this state, is not concerned with long-term health or preserving itself for tomorrow. It operates on a brutal, simple logic. Long-term damage is irrelevant if you don't survive the next 5 minutes. It's making a cold, hard calculation. Is saving this organism right now worth the potential for catastrophic self-inflicted injury? If the answer is yes, it will sacrifice parts of the system to save the whole. People who have experienced these moments describe them in fascinatingly different ways. For some, there's an eerie sense of calm that descends, a feeling of being a spectator in their own body as it performs incredible actions. For others, it's a state of terrifying clarity, where the world is both incredibly sharp and strangely distant. A common thread, however, is that many people have fragmented or no detailed memories of the event afterward. This isn't amnesia in the typical sense. It's because the brain, during this crisis mode, has deprioritized non-essential functions, and one of those is the complex process of forming detailed, long-term memories. Every ounce of energy is being directed toward immediate action. And then, just as suddenly as it began, it ends. Once the threat passes and your brain's survival calculator determines you are safe, the emergency systems shut down. And the aftermath is often brutal. The pain, which was completely absent moments before, returns with a vengeance. Injuries you didn't even know you sustained suddenly become agonizingly apparent. An overwhelming exhaustion hits you like a physical wall as your body begins to reckon with the massive expenditure of energy and the damage it has sustained. It's the price you pay for survival. These incredible systems weren't designed for the world we live in today. Evolution built them over millions of years for a time when life was a constant struggle, where a predator could be lurking behind any tree and a moment's hesitation meant certain death. Our modern lives, for the most part, are safe and predictable. We rarely encounter situations that push us to this absolute biological limit. The triggers are few and far between, but these systems haven't gone away. They're still there, dormant within each and every one of us. A silent, watchful guardian buried deep in our ancient brain structures. It's waiting, and if it ever activates, if you ever find yourself in that state of calm, focused power, it means your body has made a decision for you. It has decided that you have no other choice. It has decided that this is the moment to risk everything to survive. This is knowlyx education, and the most powerful version of you is one you were never meant to meet. Thanks for watching, and if you found this fascinating, be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the world around us and within us.